All right, this is Office Hours. I'm Brian Moeller. I'm here with Grace, and today we're going to be talking some of our hot takes, having a fun conversation. If you don't know what a hot take is, crawl back under your rock, I guess. Do you think there are people who don't know what a hot take is?
Yeah, maybe, because I was with someone and they were interviewing people for hot takes, like out around campus, and they were like, "What's a hot take?" Basically how she explained it was like it's like an opinion that you strongly agree with that other people most likely won't agree with. Like
kind of like an opinion that isn't super popular, right? Or that is at least very controversial.
Mm-hmm. But not too controversial.
Yeah, we're not talking like I think we should eradicate this group of people.
Oh yeah.
We're not doing that. We're talking like
making this fun.
Exactly. Do you want to start us off? Because I know you had one.
So my hot take, I'm so passionate about this. Pineapple belongs on pizza. I believe that so much. Can I explain it?
Yes,
because
please.
I know. Okay.
Please.
Do you not agree?
Okay. I'm not one of those that's like, if you put pineapple on your pizza, you're a sinner, right?
Okay.
But it's like, I wouldn't do that.
I like it because like it's savory and sweet, and also I just really like pineapple, so I like the fact that it's savory and sweet. But some people don't like the taste of like warm, like something cold.
Warm fruits.
Yeah, warm
like hot fruits.
But like I don't mind it. Like have y'all ever heard of like apple pie, cherry pie? That's hot, and it's a fruit.
Those don't have cheese on them.
Yeah, the cheese is also something that people don't like.
Like cheese and meats, okay? If we're talking about pineapple on pizza crust.
Yeah.
Not a bad combination. That's fruit on bread.
Mm-hmm.
That's normal. That's basically pie is a version of that.
Yeah.
Okay? Warm fruit on bread is not the end of the world. Like normal pizza, good. Warm pineapple on pizza. Texture weirds me out.
Yeah.
That's a thing for me, though. Weird textures are a thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like them. But I kind of, like, could see it, maybe. Like, the sweetness kind of cuts through the rest of the pizza.
Because sometimes pizza is just, like, too salty.
It's a lot, yeah.
It's a lot. So the sweetness and the freshness of the pineapple helps me balance it out.
So, cuts through it, yeah.
Yeah, but also, people eat fruit and cheese all the time.
Yeah, but not, like, melted cheese.
Well...
Not like melted mozzarella cheese on pizza.
Well, everyone is entitled to their own opinions, even if they're wrong.
True.
Even if they're wrong. But I firmly...
Excuse me, I don't like... Oh my. I'm good. I'm good, I promise. I'm not one of the... Like I said, I don't... You can put pineapple on pizza. It's not that big of a deal. It's just something I wouldn't do.
Okay, that's fine.
My food opinions are, like, weird, though, because probably my biggest hot take is I hate tomatoes. Just in every form. I think they're lame. I don't like them.
You don't like tomato soup?
I don't like any kind of tomato.
Is it, like, a taste thing, or is it, like, another thing? Like, does it just taste wrong?
It's the taste is weird, and I don't like it. And the actual fruit, tomatoes, texture weirds me out. Because they're, like, slimy... Tomatoes are a fruit, by the way. They're a berry. Tomatoes are a berry.
My whole life is a lie.
That's my point about berries sucking.
Harry's hot take is berries suck. We know that now. See, berries, they're so good. I know.
Blueberries, blackberries, raspberries.
Strawberries.
Oh my
Which aren't berries, but...
It's a
same difference.
What the heck? Berries are so good.
Raspberries?
I love raspberries. They're so
good.
soft.
I hate all berries without exception.
Dude's never had a lychee, anyway.
I mean, lychee?
Lychee? I don't know how you say it.
Lych.
Oh, no. Lychee is good.
Those are berries. See, we've got them in a corner now.
Oh, yeah. Lychee is really good. I like lychee.
It is really good. Dude, lychee haichu?
Ugh.
Oh, I don't really like haichus.
You don't like haichus?
Not really.
That's kind of understandable. They're like halfway between gum and actual like real candy.
It's just kind
of gum.
It's like confuses
That's literally Laffy Taffy.
Okay, but that's taffy. That's different.
I don't like Laffy Taffy either.
I kind of like taffies.
The banana one scares me.
The banana one is a bit nasty.
Oh
no! You know what doesn't know? It doesn't taste like bananas.
No, it doesn't.
Well, okay, it does taste like bananas, but it doesn't taste like the bananas you buy.
Yeah.
It tastes like Cavendish bananas, which are extinct now. or nearly extinct.
That's a thing?
Yeah, they're different and they taste more like banana popsicles or banana candy.
I don't like it because it just tastes like artificial. And when I'm gonna want to eat something that's like fruit flavored, I want it to taste like the actual
thing. To be fair, I like the other kinds of Laffy Taffy way more.
I like is there a strawberry one?
There is a strawberry one. I really like the strawberry one.
I like the strawberry one. Usually it's like strawberry flavored things of a thing that I like.
Well, with those, it's almost like they're like red candy flavor. They don't even taste like strawberries. They taste like red candy.
Yeah.
It's like a red Fanta. Allegedly strawberry flavored until you go to Mexico and it stops being Fanta strawberry and starts being Fanta red.
Oh, red 40.
Red 40.
Red 40.
Our producer's freaking out in the booth because we said the words red 40.
Are we not allowed to say that?
No, we're like so allowed to say that.
No, it's all red 40. It's 100% red 40. I don't know why anyone likes it.
It probably gets like hives from stuff. Harry, I've drank.
Also, high fructose corn syrup. There's so much of it in it.
I've literally drank red Fanta in the house he lives in.
I mean, I like Fanta. I like the taste, but high fructose corn syrup I feel like is in everything. So just like calm down about it.
Harry, stop interrupting. Good Lord. And it's the sweetener that we use in America.
Yeah.
Lots of other places still use like cane sugar.
Oh yeah.
That's why Mexican Coca-Cola is different.
Yeah. But what was your hot take?
My hot take was I hate tomatoes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I hate tomato sauces. I hate tomatoes the fruit. I hate tomato flavored things. It's just I don't like them.
They used to be my favorite fruit growing up.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I like them. They're like one of my favorite vegetables. I think they're very refreshing. But another hot take I had was I prefer books over like movies/shows. But I feel like it's hard to find a book that is like something I'm interested in.
Uh-huh.
'Cause I like psychological like horror.
Uh-huh.
Like movies/shows, but I like that theme.
Hard to do in a book.
Yeah, it's really hard. But I like imagining like the characters as how I want them to.
Uh-huh.
And I like seeing like characters' thoughts sometimes, because in movies or shows, like the movies or shows that I watch, I can't really see the other characters' thoughts.
Yeah.
But usually in books they have both POVs, and I really like that because it allows me to like
I think books
connect
as a medium, like as a way for getting media.
Yeah.
I have been more pulled into books than I have basically any other piece of media.
Yeah.
Like, if I can manage to like get through the first 5 chapters and really get drawn into a novel, then it's like life ruining types of. Like, I'll just be like, oh yeah, I should stay up till 5 a.m. reading this book. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Like,
sure.
Exactly, it's perfect.
It's the best idea ever.
Yeah, it's great. I like, that's pretty reasonable. Like, I think what you said about finding books in the genre you like being difficult is so true, though.
It's so hard, because, like, if I use Netflix for most of my, movies/shows to watch, and they have the little genres that I can pick from.
Yeah.
But I feel like with books, this was my hot take, and then now I'm like just dissecting it and trying to pick out.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's an opinion.
But like, it's hard to find a book that has like good writing, because anyone can make a book.
Yeah,
not everyone can make
easy.
a movie/show though.
I agree.
I feel like anyone can just type some words on a paper. Like, I type words on paper. That doesn't mean like I'm an author.
Do it every
but
day,
I
yes.
can't make a movie. Like, you have to get like scenes. You have to get like a storyline. You have to get
barrier to make a movie is way higher.
Yeah.
Like, it's way harder.
There's like millions and millions of dollars that go into like making a movie. I don't really think it's that expensive for a book though.
Especially with e-print, like e-reading now, it's so easy.
It really is.
I think probably my adjacent take is I will always prefer paper books to e-reading.
Yeah, I like handheld stuff because I feel like, I don't know, it's just like a personal reason. I feel like I'm always staring at a screen when I'm in college, And then when I want to watch, like, a movie, I'm staring at more screens. And then usually my homework is online, so I'm staring at more screens. So that's why I like to just read books, because it gives my eyes, like, time to rest. And then I also feel like reading books makes you smarter, in my opinion.
Definitely requires a little more...
a certain field.
Like, more thinking.
Yeah.
Even with, like, fiction, right? I will say there have been deeper themes in short stories I've read for class than in entire shows I've watched. Like, you haven't been in a high-level English class yet, have you? You're in, like, basics right now?
Yeah.
They're going to make you read all kinds of weird stuff if you get to taking, like, 2311.
I can't remember. I signed up. I registered for classes next semester, but I think I'm taking, like, writing across the curriculum.
1302, probably.
Yeah.
That class sucks.
Oh, no.
Well, okay, to be fair, it depends on your prof a lot. If your prof sucks, the class sucks. My prof sucked, but... It's
not online. It's in person.
Did I tell you about the prof whose wife I think is poisoning him?
Yes, you keep telling me. Every single office hour.
That was his class.
Okay, I think I have a girl.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah. The person who replaced him at the end was a woman, doctor, something or other, started with an S.
Okay, that's scary.
I don't remember her name because she was my prof for like 2 weeks. She was my prof for like 2.5 weeks at the end of the semester, but
Oh, he left near the end of the semester?
Yeah, because his kidneys failed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think his wife is poisoning him.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway, this is well-trodden ground on office hours.
This is like the
third time we've talked about this.
Yes, the third episode, third time we've talked.
But for my English class after this, we read The Death of Ivan Illich, The Queen of Spades. We read the play version of Hedda Gabler, which you should see it. You don't read plays, see them.
Yeah.
And a couple other things. And that class loved it. Like, it was like extremely refreshing to read real literature because I don't do it much in my normal life. Mm-hmm. So I like very much agree with your hot take. I think books are an extremely good medium.
I like them because I like differentiate the writing, and then I also sometimes find like new words that I wasn't familiar with, and then they sound so much better in writing, so I can use them in my own writing.
That's why my vocabulary is so huge. I read a bunch of books earlier in my life.
There's a book that I read. I like when books have plot twists, because usually I feel like in movies you can kind of suspect them because of how they act.
Yeah.
But in books, it's like just all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't really a plot twist. I can't remember. There was a plot twist that I read, but it was about this... No, the plot twist. There's this book about this girl, and her friends... Like, her friend and her friend's boyfriend went missing.
Yes.
And it turns out they just ran away because they both secretly had abusive homes, but they came from, like, rich families. So it was like, plot twist. Oh, my gosh. But, no, there's this other book that we read, 1984? I read that my senior year in my English class.
I read it for fun as a freshman.
I didn't finish it.
Oh.
I didn't finish it.
To be fair... The ending of 1984 is pretty soul-crushing.
Really? I didn't finish it.
Do you care about spoilers? Are you ever going to go back to it?
No. Do they care about spoilers?
Okay.
Spoilers ahead.
Spoilers for the end of 1984, I guess.
Yeah.
We're not going to put a timestamp, but just skip ahead a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, at the end of the book, his girlfriend, the main character, turns out she's been working for the government the whole time.
No!
There is no resistance, and they've basically just been setting him up. And so at the end of the book, the main character is basically just soul crushed in a worse headspace than he was at the beginning, and is just going to work every day because he's not even like in prison. They just crush his soul and leave him to go to work every day.
That's horrible. That's awful. That's actually awful.
Did you have to read like Brave New World?
I was just gonna mention that. I was like,
Fahrenheit 451, Animal Farm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have to read it. My brother read it, and he read Animal Farm. He read Brave New World. We had different English teachers.
Yeah. I read Brave New World my senior year. Mm-hmm. And if I wasn't forced to read it, I would have enjoyed it way more.
Yeah.
I think comparing the writing, 1984 is such a weird, like mixed because it's supposed to basically make you feel sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're supposed to basically be like it's the writing like makes you depressed.
Yeah, it's
Or
making me feel like
supposed to.
anxiety for like the future because
Exactly.
when I read books, sometimes I'll relate them to my own life,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll be like, oh my gosh, guys, this is actually gonna happen. But
Whereas I think like the
I don't know.
themes of Brave New World and like Fahrenheit 451 are much more hopeful.
mm-hmm.
It's like the world sucks, but we could make it better. There's like a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And 1984's ending is just like everything sucks. Nothing's ever getting better.
Yeah.
This is how it is. We shouldn't have let it get like this in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And Fahrenheit 451 is like probably my favorite novel.
I need to reread it because I think I read it my sophomore year in high school.
I really loved Fahrenheit 451.
Do they have it like on Amazon? I
Yeah,
might buy it.
They definitely do.
Okay.
I used to have a paperback. I might still have it. If I have it, you can borrow mine.
Thank you.
Yeah. Also, that's the other great thing about physical books. You can just give them to people.
Yeah, you don't have to send them as a PDF.
Mm-hmm. You can just like, oh yeah, here.
Yeah, literally, it's so much more like convenient.
Exactly, because it's like an object. Like you can
Yeah.
move it.
I like physically owning something too, because if I buy like
I
an
do, too.
ebook, I feel like I don't own it. It's
Uh-huh.
just my computer owns it.
Yeah, exactly.
I just own the computer.
Mm.
But with a book, I'm like, I have the receipt. I bought it. It's in
Uh-huh.
my possession.
I so agree with you on that. Like I think physical media is a very good thing to own.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not out here buying DVD box sets yet, but I mean maybe eventually.
Yeah.
And it's something that's bugged me about like I'm a big gamer. Something that's bugged me about PC gaming is I don't own a disc of my games anymore.
Oh.
I own like the ID tag on Steam and I download them on my computer.
Yeah.
And I don't love that to the point where my favorite game ever I bought an old DVD copy of and I can't find it. I'm so mad 'cause it's my favorite game. But
Oh yeah.
to be fair, I play the Steam version way more, but I so agree with physical media. I love this stuff.
I like physical media, but at the same time, along with like losing it, I feel like I can lose it very easily.
Uh-huh.
Because sometimes I do not clean as often as I would like.
Agree.
So it can get like lost sometimes.
Get buried under my piles of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also with online media, if you download like a bunch of stuff, it'll like build up on
Mhm.
your storage space.
Then you
But
have
with
to-
books, that doesn't.
That's true.
I mean, it takes up like your personal space, like your living space, but I feel like with a computer, it could like crash. And then I've never really purchased an ebook, so I don't know if you have to like make an account, but if you do, then
I
like
know
how are you going to
for-
get that back?
For Amazon, you have to make accounts.
Yeah.
And a lot of people read through like Kindle and that kind of
I
stuff.
had a Kindle Fire.
Those are just tablets.
Yeah.
Those are like Amazon's cheapo tablets, like the Fire 10 and the Fire 7.
I had them when I was younger.
Yep, that's so common. Most of the iPad kids are actually Kindle Fire kids. Yeah.
I wasn't really an iPad kid. My mom made me go outside.
Me too.
I'm thankful that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I feel like that's just good parenting. Like,
Yeah.
like if you're just gonna like stick a kid with an iPad, they're gonna be socially inept or stupid.
Yeah. Or they're going to get really, really addicted to social media, and
Oh,
that
totally.
is not good, because anything is really allowed on social media these days.
Yeah. Despite platforms
These
making
days.
it
Mm-hmm.
supposedly more kid friendly.
Supposedly.
Do you remember the like Spider-Man and Elsa thing in like 2017?
The what?
Okay, so there's a big thing of like YouTube drama back when YouTube drama was more of a thing. About like these very shockingly popular kids channels who would do like very creepy skits with like Disney Marvel characters. And
It's like coming back to me, I think, but
and it was like pregnant Elsa and Spider-Man fight off the Grinch or whatever, and it's like I was like, okay, this is not like normal kids content. Someone's watching this and just going like, oh yeah.
no. I think I remember that. I
Yeah.
can't remember the channel, but
Well, there
Did
were so many of them.
that's so weird. Did you there was like these, oh my gosh, I can't remember, but did you watch Cookie Swirl C?
No.
Okay, well, she reviewed like these, like it's like little, gosh, I don't know what they're called. They came with like small little like powders, and you put water in them, and then you could mix them. It's like food.
Oh,
you can
yeah,
make like
kinda,
sushi
yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I always watch those types of videos. I liked watching those.
Oh, like yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Or
No,
like the tiny cooking videos.
my like childhood media consumption was lots of like television,
Oh, okay.
like Netflix, because my family had Netflix really early.
Uh-huh.
My family had Netflix as the DVD delivery service.
Oh.
Yeah. But I had like a Wii, so we had like streaming Netflix so early because we had a Wii.
Uh-huh.
And so I played Wii games and I watched Netflix, and that was just like how I consumed media until I was like 12.
I love the Wii.
The Wii, I have 2 Wiis.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you still have them?
I still have one, because my first Wii, it did the thing where you put a disc in it when the disc would, like the drive would break and it wouldn't ever eject.
Oh, okay.
So I was stuck playing, I think, oh god, what game was it? It was like, it's like Wii, it's like knockoff Wii Sports.
Okay.
It's one of those like knockoff sports titles, and it got
Mhm.
stuck. It was like Summer Resort Sports or something. And so that Wii had to go, and my grandparents had a Wii that hadn't been used in like 7 years, but they had bought, or my uncle had bought for them. And I got that one, and I still have that one, and I play GameCube games on it because it's
Ooh.
it's like in the first run of Wii that had the game, basically had a GameCube in it.
Oh.
Yeah, had like a hardware GameCube emulator in it, and had like the ports and the memory card slots and crap.
That's cool.
Uh-huh.
Sounds really, really cool, actually.
It had the stand. Like, you know, like the gray stand that makes it at an angle?
Yeah.
Had that.
That's cool.
Most Wii's either lived on their side to a point where they started being made with like the buttons facing to the side. Eventually, like later, and the Wii U looked like that too, but I had a Wii U as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a Wii U, shout out to you.
I don't think I had a Wii U.
Yeah, like no one had a Wii U.
I just had like a Wii. Did you play Just Dance on the Wii?
No, I played Lego Star Wars.
How do you have a Wii and not play Just Dance?
Because I was a child, and my parents don't play video games, and
I feel like
I
Just
didn't
Dance
have like
isn't-
siblings.
I feel like Just Dance isn't like a video. Would it be classified as a video game?
It's like close to Wii Sports, where it like is kind of transcending normal video games.
Oh.
It's like getting into that era, like that tier of popularity where like you don't have to be someone who even knows what a video game is to know about Just Dance.
Okay.
But like, I never played it because I never expressed like the desire to play it, and that was how I bought my games. Was either it'd be like Christmas, birthdays, or I would like get them with like the money I had, which was limited, but
$3.
$3.
$3.
And then after like 3 months of $3, you have
$9.
$9, and then you can buy things out of like the discount bin at GameStop.
Life was so much simpler then.
You're
Kind
so
of.
right. That's one of the things that to transition this conversation to something way deeper. I hate getting older. And I'm 20.
Like it. I don't like it either, but sometimes I like it because if you really think about it, if you're getting older, you're getting more experiences and you're learning more and more about yourself, and you're learning more about people around you, like who you want to be friends with. Because people I was friends with in middle school and high school, I found out are not the people that I want to be friends with for my whole life. But I feel like I've heard the saying that in college, your friends that you make now are going to be the friends that you're going to have for the rest of your life. And sometimes I fully believe that because, like, my friends and I, we were having issues with each other, and instead of ignoring each other like my old high school friend group would have done, we actually sat all together and talked it out.
Yeah.
So I feel like everyone is getting more mature as they get older, and they're letting go of like petty drama.
Very true.
So that's why I like it. At the same time, though, I understand that it is scary getting old.
Yeah.
But I like to think of it as new experiences and figuring out yourself.
That's very healthy.
That's what I like. I don't know. If I think about it too much, it kind of scares me. But
Well, I mean, the thing that really messes with me is it's like I have more of my life. Like, I'm 20. I'm probably gonna live to at least double my age. So I have
probably triple.
Closer to triple or 4 times my age.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm planning on dying in the Civil War. Anyway.
I mean,
the Great Conflagration. But I have at least double my life ahead of me. And the amount of stuff that has happened, dog. And like, I haven't even had a very eventful life.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the thing that kind of messes with me is just, man, telling me I have to be alive for 20 more years. At least.
The storm before the calm. That's
Yeah.
like switching the saying around, but sometimes it'll get like horrible
Oh, yeah.
before it gets better.
Well, like the classic saying, when it rains, it pours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Literally happened to us a
Yeah.
couple days ago. But when it rains, it pours. When life's bad, it tends to get worse. But,
Yeah.
you know, I think there's a lot of truth in the saying that for things to get better, they have to get worse first,
Yeah.
right? And historically speaking, that's been very true. But, you know, getting old. So the subject of my nostalgia will kind of always be that, like, early 2010s
Yeah.
era of stuff, which, you know, had its problems.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy for it.
I'm still friends with some people. Like, when I was younger, I think... What's the grade before middle school?
Like 5th grade?
The grade... Yeah, I was in, like, 4th
or 5th grade.
4th or 5th grade.
It depends where you went to school. Sometimes it's 6th grade. For my school, it was 5th grade.
I went to school in Oklahoma.
I don't know. Because my
Okay.
dad... My dad was in middle school as a 7th grader. My mom was in middle school as a 5th grader. And I was in middle school as a 6th grader. So...
Okay.
It's a little different everywhere,
When
but
I
it's
went-
between 4th and 6th grade.
When I came to Snyder, I was in middle school at 6th grade. So it was like
Yeah.
4th or 5th grade.
Yeah.
And I had like 2 friends then. And I'm still friends with them now.
Yeah.
Like, we don't talk as much as we did, but I'm still friends with them now. I've known them for like basically my whole life.
Well, that's inevitable, especially if you move away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you drift apart. That happened
Yeah.
with one of my friends I'm still friends with. Well, that's a really long story, but it happened for a couple of years.
Yeah. But
There's just
know.
something... I think to me there's something about things will never be like that again that is
Yeah.
both very hopeful, because things will never be like that again, but also kind of sad. Like, oh man, things will never be like that again. Right? Sort of the ultimate both sides of the coin thing for me, and you know, there's no way to stop it. So you kind of got to live with the ever-ending march, right?
yeah.
This got really deep. It's like pineapple on pizza to the unending march of time and the inevitability of getting older. Wow, what mature themes. And we're just gonna end on that because
Yeah.
we're about out of time.
I want to say though, that way it's not just like we're gonna pass.
Die.
We're gonna die, guys. No, like growing old is not always a bad thing. Yes, we're like anytime it's your birthday, you're a year closer to death, but it's not always a bad thing because, like I said, you're getting older and you're getting more experiences and
You're becoming a more complete person.
yes, exactly. Like your brain hasn't fully developed yet, so
Especially if you're a dude. You're not done until you're like 25.
I thought it was everyone 25.
I thought it was like 23 for women and 25 for men.
I thought it was 25 for everyone.
It
But
could very well be 25 for everyone.
well, around 25. It
Somewhere
depends.
in that range.
Depends what gender you were born as, but yeah. So
Either way, life is not sad.
yeah,
Life is
life is actually great if you really think about it. Like we have come so far, and
we're very fortunate to live in the time we do, where we have like plumbing and the internet and air
Mhm.
conditioning.
yeah.
So anyway, this has been office hours.
This has been
I've
great.
been Bryan, Grace. I would
Mhm.
ask you if you have a nugget of wisdom, but this last like 5 minutes has been nuggets of
Yes.
wisdom.
Yes.
So we will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us on office hours. Goodbye.